G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So, today I'm finishing my decking. If I slow my words, it's because I'm absolutely shattered. I got up at 6 in the morning. I went riding. I got to my riding spot at 7 o'clock. And I rode until 12 o'clock with maximum maybe 3 15-minute breaks. I went through a whole tank of fuel on an endurance bike. You guys can understand how much that is. Completely off-road, no on-road riding. I think that's the longest I've ever ridden. I was just in the moment and now I'm paying for it. But I've got to finish my decking. And also on a side note, one of the pipes fell off the what do you call it? The outlet for the koi pond. It's at the bottom. It can stay at the bottom for now. But this is what we're working on. You get the idea. I'm not sure how much I'll vlog of it. Basically it's not fish related, and well, sorry, I'm struggling guys. Let's get this done. I've got to get this done. Mrs. wants it done, I want it done. Mrs. wants it done more than me. So let's make her happy. Alright, so basically just screwing boards down. I don't know how far I'm going to get with one hand here guys, but we'll give it a go. Jig goes on there. My jig's pretty thrashed out these days, but it still works. Luckily this end won't be as sighted as the other end, so even if the holes aren't quite as in line as they were once upon a time, you won't notice it at this end. So if you look, you can see here the screws are actually staggered, so it's a little bit more forgiving when doing like a big line. The staggered screws takes away from the fact if the screws aren't dead straight. Yeah, this one's a bit thicker. She'll be right. So that pipe, I fixed it. You guys saw the other day. There's no getting back to it after this. Well, unless I start ripping boards up, so hopefully it holds out. We've got the inspection spot that's down there. You'll still be able to get to that. I'm going to make it accessible somehow, but it is what it is. I'm just hoping that bit of 90mm there doesn't turn into like a sediment catchment, but we'll see. My jig's stuffed. It must have swollen or something. It's not working. It's alright, it's doing half job anyway. This is actually just going to be a 10-minute video of me putting screws in. No, I'm just joking guys. So, I'll show you, there was actually a step before this one. Let's go over and I'll do that. Alright, so step one, we've got to cut them. Oh, did that just move? YOLO. One hand, look at me go. So my drop saw didn't actually cut the width of the board. I actually like ground down a bit on the back with a grinder, and I actually I ground out here with the grinder, and at the back I think this blade just cut it, so it actually goes lower than it's meant to. And that's how I did my decking. This whole deck, 70 square meters, I cut with that. The framing underneath, the boards on top, the whole lot. And then now, because this board's been sitting for a while, I'm finding it a little bit hard to talk, guys. I've actually got my headphones in and I'm listening to Rasa Miata on live stream. It's really difficult. I can listen to music and vlog super easy, but listening to somebody that's talking and vlogging, near on impossible. Alright, so then I'm just giving it a quick belt sand on the top. Just because this has been sitting for so long, and I just want it to be fresh, so when I oil it, we're not oiling on the dark tannins that are sitting on top. And it takes like 2 seconds, and it's just gonna make it look better. One thing I hate about the decking, right, is it's got all the machine marks from the timber being machine. As a cabinet maker, everything I do, we get rid of the machine marks. Whereas as a chippy, well, not me being a chippy, but chippy work, they tend to leave the machine marks and just oil it, and that's not really my thing. So that little belt sand clears that for me. Alright, I'm gonna jump off the camera. I need to make some clearance. Alright guys, that's about as far as I got. So it turns out I'm about 12 meters short. If I added up all the decking I cut up to make the capping of the pond, probably would be about 12 meters. So in hindsight, or not in hindsight, but my meterage of decking for this area would have been absolutely spot on if I didn't cut the capping out of the timbers. But that's alright. I'm gonna go have a look at Bunnings, but I don't want that the tongue and groove stuff, the feather joint stuff. So these boards are actually solid boards with no feather joints. I guess I might be able to settle. I can settle for that last little bit, I guess, but I've got high expectations, and Bunnings don't meet my expectations for this, I don't think. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up there, guys, just so it's just a quick little one. Doing a bit of housekeeping, like literally keeping my house looking good. I've actually just unblocked all the drains on my koi pond too. In the process of working in this area, I was like, oh, look at my drains, one's not working. So now all the drains are working. Fun fact, random fact, one of the drains always gets blocked. It just drives me up the wall. It's always the same one. I don't know what to do about it. There's no... Actually, I don't really need to do anything about it. I can unblock it in like 35 seconds. But still, I wish it didn't do it in a way. But if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button. And I'll see the Patreons tomorrow. Actually, I've got the new fish to tell the Patreons about. See you then.